Rebuilding affordable housing washed away by Hurricane Ian. Today, Lee County Commissioners voted to award more than $41.6 million in community development block grants. These funds will help rebuild 6 multi-family housing projects in Dunbar, North Fort Myers, and Fort Myers.
Is a new rule with the goal of helping people with affordable housing, giving another group too much power. Soon, people in Collier County will be able to rent out their guest homes to workers. This change came down last week in the Collier Commission meeting. Their reason is to allow people who work in Collier to live in Collier. So now owners will become landlords. Wake News reporter Michelle Alvarez joins us live in Naples Park. Michelle, how will guest house rentals work?
Amanda, I talked with Commissioner Bert Saunders, who said cost of rent and maintenance will be up to the homeowner. This has not been approved by commissioners yet, but plans to move forward with discussion did pass after a 4-to-1 vote. Affordable housing is a hot topic in Collier County.
It's a crisis situation in Collier County, affordable housing.
Last week, commissioners moved forward with a plan to allow urban estates homeowners to rent guest houses to address a critical shortage of workforce housing.
Right now, you're allowed to have family members live there rent-free, but you're technically not allowed to rent it out, even though people do.
Tim Ayton is senior editor for Gulf Shore Business and Naples Press. He says the issue of affordable housing has to do with the cost of land in Collier County.
And that's one of the problems where Collier has such a high AMI, the area median income, because a lot of it is the land cost. The cost of living here is higher.
He says developers can't make up the difference.
If you're a developer, you want a good return on investment. So you're not going to give away property, unless you really do have a philanthropic bone and you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart, which a lot of times it's a business and you can't really, fault them for wanting to make a buck.
People like Megan Koba worry about possible traffic.
We need to provide more places and more roads and more infrastructure to keep up with the economic growth that's happening out in Golden Gate Estates.
I don't think there's been enough publicity about how this would operate.
Commissioner Bert Saunders voted against guest house rentals, so I asked him why.
I don't think that property owners would seek to rent their guest houses for a lower rent than what they could get in the market. So I don't think it really addresses the problems that we have with workforce housing, but I do think it creates the problem of additional traffic.